Welcome back, students. So in the previous class we shall start the topic switching. Okay, switching technique. And switching technique is for what? Switching technique is for what? Transmission across the network. Okay, and there is three techniques. What is circuit switching, message switching, and packet switching. Circuit switching I already told you, but again I told you. Circuit switching means what? First of all, between two computers, physical connection is C. The physical connection is properly done or not. If physical connection is properly done, after that the data is transmitted between that two hosts, and that technique is called circuit switching. Host means the computer. Okay. Next is message switching. Message switching is what? You see, message switching is message switching is also like similar, but message switching is also like similar, but what the data or message when received at the destination, it will check the whole data or message will be properly approached or not. That is the message switching. It check that whole data or message, it will properly approach or not. Okay. Okay, and last one is packet switching. Packet switching means what? Packet, you already know this thing, means the divided segment. Suppose in divided, mean fragmentation like that. Suppose one whole message is divided in some small portion, then that small portion will be transmitted portion by portion, and after that it will again reassemble. That is called packet switching. Then all three switching techniques are similar concept, means transmission of data but by different way. In circuit switching, it will first check the physical connection. In message switching, it will check the whole data is transmitted approach in the destination computer or not. Or in packet switching, it will be gone through packet by packet, means some small portion. Okay, that is the main technique. Means all three techniques are same, but by different way, right? In circuit switching, again I say you first physical connection is checking, establishment checking, and in physically it is connected well or not. Okay, physically it will be properly connected or not. Or in message switching, it will be checked that the whole data is gone in the approach in the destination or not. It will check that type. Okay. Or in packet switching, it will be sent through packet by packet. Okay. So next is bandwidth. Okay, bandwidth. Bandwidth you already suppose, I hope you know in the physics. Bandwidth means what? The difference between higher frequency and lower frequency. Okay, frequency means in per second actually. Okay, so I write down the definition. Bandwidth. See, the bandwidth refers to the difference between the highest and the lowest frequencies of a transmission channel. right? Bandwidth refers to the difference between the highest and the lowest frequencies. I already told you what is the formula bandwidth. F2 minus F1 means F2 is suppose taken as highest frequency and F1 is taken as lowest frequency. This is a concept. Okay, and one thing, high bandwidth channel are called, that is some example coming, high bandwidth channels are called broadband. Okay, broadband. We said na broadband connection there. High bandwidth channels are called broadband. Broadband channels. High bandwidth channels are called broadband channels, and low bandwidth channels are called narrowband channel. Right? One is broadband channel, one is narrowband channel. Means which has high frequency means high bandwidth channels are called broadband channel, and low bandwidth channels are called narrowband. We always saw in a broadband connection means high frequency. That's why the connection speed in broadband is high comparative with other. Okay, in internet you already notice broadband connection. And one thing, the data transmission rate. Data transmission rate you already noticed it. Data transmission in what? BPS, Mbps, kbps. You already noticed thing na. Gbps. Our in internet, what is how many speed in our internet? What Bps? One thing I show you. Data transmission rate means what? One unit is BPS, kbps. You already know the Mbps means what? BPS means bit. It is byte. One byte is what? One byte for 8 bit. One byte for 8 bit. Okay, that is. Where it is coming in capital B means bytes, and small b means bits, capital B means bytes. Okay, that is the means data transmission rate unit. You already know this thing. Okay, next is transmission media. Some that topic is very important. Transmission media. Okay. This topic is very important. In every year, I just sure every year, final year, one minimum question is coming from that topic, transmission media. 1, 2 minimum, and many marks for 3-4 marks. You just check it, the question number. In every year, minimum 3-4 marks or more than 3-4 marks. Exams, questions coming in exam, final exam. Transmission media means what? You already know. Transmission media means there is some topic actually in transmission media. You see. This transmission media is divided into two parts. Okay, one is guided media, one is unguided media. Okay, and a guided media include cables. means the physical, and unguided means mainly it is wired, and this is wireless. Guided media contain twisted pair cable, optical fiber, coaxial cable, and for unguided media this is wireless, radio transmission. Okay. Yes, means guided media means wired. First one is coaxial cable. Okay, but twisted pair cable or optical fiber. Optical fiber in many means high speed, you know. And in unguided, this is wireless, radio wave. Okay, or in wireless means what? We know that our in satellite signal in our phone there is wireless phone network, internet, 4G. You know, that is wireless in satellite. Okay, that is unguided media. So first one is twisted pair cable. This topic is very important. Okay, I again say you very important. Questions 100% sure coming from this topic in final. You see, 100% sure. First one is just read by yourself. Okay, the detail not advantage is detail is provided in the book. I just give you the main concept. Okay, detail is provided already in the book. Diagram, everything, advantage, disadvantage. You just read by yourself. If any day you can ask me, I just give you the main concept. Okay. First one is twisted pair cable. So what is twisted pair cable? Twisted pair cable is mainly frequently is our telephonic line. You see, in a telephonic line, some cable you see, like thin cable, like see in telephonic wire. Previously, that is called telephonic wire. In telephone, the cable is connected some wire, and that is twisted pair cable. Okay, that is means there is not very old technology actually. Okay. Some advantage I write down. It is simple. It is simple. Okay. It is easy to install and maintain. It is physically flexible. It is physically flexible, like that, and easily connected, easy to install and maintain. That is all coming in. And what is low weight, very inexpensive, means cost is not so high. Okay, but some disadvantage it has. What disadvantage? Because of high attenuation, it is increasing carrying a signal over long distance. Means it is incapable of long distance covering. Means for our long distance, what for high attenuation means high restriction. Some high attenuation means what some kind of block means restriction you can say. What happen for long distance? For using this cable, the data is not properly approaching the destination. That's why some buffering. In twisted pair cable, in telephonic lines, suppose from long distance, one limit in long distance, you suppose say wanting that the receiver cannot hear your voice clearly. Why? Because for this cable is high attenuation, high restriction. That why the signal is not carry in a long distance. That is one advantage. And also some other advantage. Suppose what? Also, it is low bandwidth capability. That's why it is unsuitable for the broadband connection. Also, it has a low speed. Speed rate is only 1 Mbps. Only 1 Mbps. Without conditioning and 10 Mbps with conditioning. Okay, this is one without conditioning and 10 Mbps with conditioning. That is the concept, and diagram is also provided in the book. Okay. Next is also one topic, types of twisted pair cable. unshielded and shielded. Okay, one is unshielded. The types of two twisted pair cable, UTP and STP. UTP means unshielded twisted pair cable and STP means shielded twisted pair cable. Okay. Next is coaxial cable. This whole chapter is full of theory. Okay, I can say you. You just read by yourself and you easily understood. Some point will be, I know, confusing. You can ask me and you just ask your doubt in some point. But mainly you can 90% you can easily understood by yourself. That's why I don't give it a note. Okay, this is full theory chapter and very easy and very scoring. From this chapter, minimum 6-7 marks coming, and this chapter is very scoring chapter. Okay, you just mind it. What point I teach you in here, that is very important. You just tick that point. Okay, that topic is very important. You just keep that topic in your mind. What I topic teach you, that is very important. Coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is also better than twisted pair. Okay, because it has some it removes some drawbacks of twisted pair cable. It removes the drawbacks. In cable TV, in our cable TV, what wire is coming? You see in our cable TV, mainly today our cable TV what sometimes it is wireless also, but in cable connection TV, if you see that wire is called coaxial cable. Cable TV. Okay, that is coaxial cable. Advantages is, you see, the data transmission characteristics of coaxial cable are considerably better than twisted pair cable. What I am always say you, okay, and that is some high bandwidth and some disadvantage also, because this is expensive than twisted pair cable. Okay, like that. Also, two types of coaxial cable is what, thick net and thin net. That is important topic. Okay, type is thick net and thin net. Okay. The whole thick net, thin net is some unique characteristics. Okay, you just read. Okay. And next is optical fiber. Optical fibers. Optical fibers means this will go through sender to receiver using the speed of light. That's why in optical fiber the data transmission rate is very high. Okay, why? Because this speed between these two hosts is comparatively very high frequency. Means it will be, you can say like that, it will go on approximately like in the light speed. Light speed is what? Speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. This is the highest speed in our universe. Like that, approximately, not exactly not like this, but approximately like this speed it will go on. In theoretically, actually, that's why in Geo fiber, now Geo fiber is in market very popular, because in Geo fiber speed is very high. Why? It is optical fiber. Okay, that is the concept. And one also concept, cladding is one concept. You no need to know that. Cladding means what? The plastic coverage. Means coverage means some, like coverage in our optical fiber cable, that coverage is called cladding. Okay, that is called cladding. Okay, optical fiber, advantages you already know. The advantages, disadvantages for all top 3 is important. Okay, twisted pair, coaxial, optical, advantages, disadvantages very important. And all are detailed provided in the book. Okay, mainly you can read the book line by line. Whole notes is provided. I just give you a concept, because this is whole theory chapter and very easy and very scoring. Okay, advantages is already know, the light frequency is high, the speed, data transfer rate is high. Okay, high bandwidth. And disadvantage is what? This is very costly comparatively with twisted pair and coaxial. This is costly. There is a disadvantage. Or you can say disadvantage is what? Connection losses are common problem. Subnet connection are losses. That is common problem. There is some disadvantage is already in the book. And types are what? some types of optical fiber. Okay, you just read it. Single node, multi node. And next is guided media. Sorry, next is unguided media. Unguided media means in air, vacuum or water means actually see the signal go. Air, water, vacuum means microwave, radio wave, satellite wave, that is our mainly our 1G, 2G, 3G, that is all are in unguided media. And in unguided media is what? First one is microwave, second is radio wave, okay, satellite signal, how it is coming, how it is working, and some some in when the signal is come, some restriction also in our air, na? That's why speed is not completed. Suppose you have internet, you all have internet. Suppose server send you, server give the frequency of your network is suppose 4 Mbps, but when you access the internet, you receive only 2 Mbps. Means the data speed is low. Why? Because some attenuation, some means restriction also. Some restriction also it will be means what? The speed of the network, what sent by the server, that is not accessible by the client. Because some some blockage, some restriction due to some you can also attenuation. That's why what the required speed is not in our client computer PC. Why? Because some resistance, actually some resistance. Okay. So microwave also there is advantage, disadvantage important. Radio wave. Okay, I just write the topic. Microwave, radio wave, satellite. Okay, and some also other unguided media that is important. There is infrared. You notice the infrared in our older mobile. Before the Bluetooth coming, some infrared between some low distance data is transmitted. So some old mobile in Sony or Nokia mobile, some photo if you want to send it means infrared. Or infrared is our TV remote. Our TV remote is infrared technology. Between suppose some object is coming between them, that is not accessible. Okay, this is before the Bluetooth actually. When you suppose you want means what? Infrared is for small distance, and after it drawbacks is removed by Bluetooth. Bluetooth is for long distance. Also coming at Wi-Fi, also etc. like that. Infrared is our what? Also one unguided media. Infrared, laser, that is infrared, laser. Okay. You just read it. Okay, that is very easy. Next is types of network. Next is types of network. And how many types of network? First one is LAN. This is very easy and important topic. Okay, LAN, MAN, WAN, and one is PAN. LAN means what? Local area network. MAN is metropolitan area network. WAN is wide area network. And PAN is personal area network. So LAN you already notice a local area network. Local, this is an what accessible server. In LAN already we play many games or etc. in connected LAN our network, internet connection in our PC or LAN. Metropolitan is for LAN is maximum range is what? The range is important. Up to you can say like 10 kilometer. LAN is up to you can say 10 kilometer means one building or one area provided covered by LAN. And for bigger than LAN coverage that is coming in MAN, metropolitan area network. And wide is for one country in whole country coverage. There is very many space. Suppose is our TV channel network is you can say wide area network. When? Because suppose in our one channel, suppose star ports, the game is coming in star ports means the star ports suppose in our night 8 p.m. one game is broadcasted, okay, and that suppose that is coming in Delhi, and that game is also similar in our Assam or also coming in Mumbai, means the whole country in Starport channel in 8 p.m. night means same thing is broadcasted, means in all the you and got my point, mean all the access is same thing, not different, means that is you can get coverage by that network, wide area network, means in the whole country, means one thing covered in many kilometer, that is wide area network, means our TV network mainly, TV channel network you can say WAN. MAN is for so in a state, and when LAN is in a area building, okay, in a area. PAN is means personal area is Bluetooth. Bluetooth is coming in this personal area Bluetooth. Our today Wi-Fi hotspot, that is sharing gender already, that is all. The whole explanation is in the book, okay. Personnel, okay, personnel spelling is okay, personnel. Whole different explanation is in the book, okay. And sometimes what coming, this difference is coming in. What is the difference of LAN and MAN or LAN and WAN? You have to write down, okay. Next important topic is network topologies. Okay. Okay, this is enough for this class, okay. In next class we shall start a new topic, network topology. So if you any that you can ask me, it's just whole notice provided in the book, okay. I just give you a concept, you just read by yourself, okay. That's very easy. If you any doubt, don't be afraid, you can ask me anytime, okay, regarding this computer science. Thank you.